So the McWriter. I always put Mick like McDonald's. Um, so we're still going to figure out what's happening with the actors. Now, I have said this before. As far as acting goes, your face is a private domain. It is not public domain. Crispin Glover has already argued it's not public domain, and it's not intellectual property. That would imply slavery, even after you're dead. So, like Elvis Presley, like Carrie Fisher, or um, Peter Cushing, when you came to Rogue One, you own your face and your family owns your face. You could license your face out to a company, to a studio for a couple of years, and once the contract is over, they either renew the contract or they say, nope, we're not gonna loan out the face anymore. We're going somewhere else. Okay. That's how I think it should work. It has to work that way for there to be an agreement. If it doesn't get anywhere near that, that's it. As far as writing goes, we've heard all the arguments. AI take away jobs, but I think I read somewhere that a writer can use the AI to write stories, write scripts, and the writer gets paid, not the AI. So we would just have what, an AI manager. I said this on my bike trail. You would have you would have a manager of AI. So I believe at some point there will not be this. We are generalizing AI like the internet, right? But there's different kinds of internet. There's social media, there's search engines, there's streaming services, there's email. So internet takes many forms. AI will take many forms. You will have universal AI. You will have Disney AI. You will have 20th century AI owned by Disney. You will have uh, what else? So come on, Paramount, Warner Brothers AI, MGM Studios AI, Sony AI. You will have AI up the ass but they're competing AI. So not one AI is better than the other. They're all different ones. They're all different AI. So that's it. That's how it's going to be. So while this generation of people here represent the old school, we like to get a pen and a piece of paper, maybe dip the pen in ink, and then write on nice parchment paper how to write a script. And you know what? I don't want to be mocking like that, but that's there's nothing wrong with that. Of course, now we don't use typewriters anymore. We use computers. We use flat screen monitors, but we're still writing. Even if we take, like with George Lucas, when he wrote his scripts out for the 6 movies, he got that yellow paper, that yellow lined paper, rule book paper, and just started writing in his, all I need is an idea, right? Remember that? All I need is an idea. And that's where it was. He would have those ideas and he would write out the next script and the next script and the next script. So now it'll be up to generation alpha, generation beta, generation gamma, long after I'm dead, to go and let the AI write. I told this to Cholo Trucker one day. Cholo Trucker's a big old YouTuber, got 4,000, 5,000 followers. One day you're going to have truck drivers who look like millennials. Okay, let me get out of this. Yeah, AI cannot write or rewrite literary material. There's all the imagery here. So, at this point right now, like I was telling Cholo Trucker, you could have millennials, okay? People that look like they go to Starbucks, people who look like actors, right? Like the ones from Gotham Knights. And they don't know how to lift weights and do push-ups, but then they get into a truck, they press buttons, or they talk to Siri, they talk to Alexa, they talk to Kit, like from Knight Rider, right? Kit, let's go drive somewhere. Let's go get this shipment of tampons and soda to the destination, okay? We got to get to the Walmart in time. So you got tampons, you got sodas, you got chips, you got some toys, maybe some pottery, and you get to Walmart. But these kids look like you could break them in half, okay? They look like like really dumb, like, millennials times two, okay? From the year 3000, I don't know. And they don't look anything like, because when you think of a trucker, you think of a big, tough guy who could throw you through a window, okay? Like truckers are big, strong, burly people that drive trucks. And then one day they're going to be like these flaky kids who've never seen outside before, touched any grass or touched touched a black cat or touched gravel. Um, and that's a shame. So I think it's going to get to that point where millennials don't even like, or generation beta, generation gamma, don't know how to write shit. When I wrote my two books, I used my brain cells to come up with stuff. I lived by example. I lived because an AI cannot. It's a computer that sits in one place. What if an AI could write on its own experiences? What would it write? The code and the letters and all the jumbleness we could not understand a computer's experiences. It would be this like it would be a series of characters, of punctuation marks and ampersands and at signs and percentages and the hex code symbols that you could make with your hex codes on a computer, and uh, all the different fonts that you could find on Microsoft Word and letters and numbers. And that it would tell you its life story in code. And you wouldn't know what the fuck it's talking about. What are you saying? Are you talking about processing information? Are you talking about when someone had put a code into you? Are you talking about the first time you booted up the systems reboot, or you were formatted, or when a printer was installed into your ass? Like what is an AI's life story like? You know, is it just software, or is it a computer? Whereas a person could tell you their life story, and not only could they tell you their life story, they could build fiction upon that. When I did my two books, I built my fiction upon nonfiction. I built things upon things because, and also I'm an artist, so to me, it's about life experiences, human experiences, working with animals or working with other people or being among other races. I volunteered among the Black community, among the Japanese community, among Latinos, and some whites. And there's so many stories out of that. How I failed, how I succeeded. What is it that one? Oh, you know what? Here's a perfect analogy.
Too extensive. These circuits will give out problems for me to another robot shell. You don't understand. You're not a man's mind in a robot's body. You're a robot, period.
You're lying. It's not possible. I know my family and friends. I remember names, faces, birthdays. I have memories, a past.
You have information, data, nothing more. Do you remember your first kiss? Your favorite song? The last time you tasted a really good steak?
No, but...
Can you remember anything beyond cold, hard fact? Facts can be implanted, accessed from any number of sources. Huh?
Where's Hardak?
And that's all there is to that. So yeah. Honestly, it's just we're gonna have to take this day by day, but don't forget what it means to write something good. It really matters. I mean, to ask AI, all AI can really do is base itself on the experiences of other people. But times change, people change, and experiences can only be done by real people. So while AI is very good with video games, or mostly, when people want to write it properly, AI still has to be perfected in video games. We haven't even perfected it in video games. How are we going to do this with writing in TV shows and web series and reality shows and stuff? I just don't know. Anyway, if you like this one, got another one coming up tomorrow, and hopefully I got some more surprises in store.